some good stuff.
Well, Killing Floor 1. A lot of you wanted me to play Killing Floor 1, revisit it, play it for a little bit for old time's sake. I came to the conclusion that I'm just gonna be making a Killing Floor 1 still good in 2021 video. Let's jump right in. A little backstory on how I got into Killing Floor 1. It was a normal, chill day, was chilling in my house when suddenly my neighbor came over carrying a laptop. Man knocks on the door and says he found a game. A good game. To play in co-op. And I was just like, sure, fuck it, let's go. Back then, I was really only playing COD games, some Need for Speed. Didn't really play any zombie games. So this was kind of, new to me. When I was a freaking kiddo, yeah, I was the outdoorsy type. But that's beside the point. We transferred his Killing Floor to my PC. Keep in mind, it was a pirated version and wasn't up to date. Booted it up and boom, instantly fell in love with the gameplay. I still remember playing the commando park with the freaking chainsaw. Because I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Later that day, yeah, the neighbor, he just went home, never really touched the game after that. But me, oh boy. I wanted to know what the perks would feel like, leveled up, and how all the different weapons work. So I just kept on playing the same pirated version for pretty much half a year. Keep in mind, back then I barely knew Steam existed. I was also broke as fuck. Buying a game back in 2011, yeah, that was considered a luxury, at least for me. Finally I made a Steam account back in like 2012. Something like that. And kaboom! First game on Steam was Killing Floor 1. Leveled up all my perks back to level 6 again. And for the first time, I experienced proper updates. I was a happy boy. And soon enough, was dominating Hello Nerd games on public. And now let's just discuss, well, yeah, what Killing Floor 1 is all about. And is it worth your time in today's day and age? So, Killing Floor is a co-op survival horror FPS game set in the devastated cities and countryside of England. After a series of cloning experiments for the military goes horribly wrong, you and your friends are members of the military, dropped into these locations with a simple mission: survive long enough to cleanse the area of the failed experiments. By design, it is a very simple game to pick up and play. If you guys watch me for Killing Floor 2, yeah, you probably already can guess what Killing Floor 1 was all about. 6-player co-op, multiplayer, a lot of maps, a lot of weapons, perks. You had stuff to do. It was an extremely good game for its time. The only competitor to Killing Floor was probably Left 4 Dead. And that was about it. Let's just get this question out of the way. Is Killing Floor 1 still playable in 2021 and should I pick it up for a cheap price? Or alternatively, I got Killing Floor 1, but I haven't played for ages, should I go back in? And the answer to all of that is hell freaking yeah. It does seem a little bit dated, but as far as I'm concerned, yeah, the graphics still look extremely good. The gameplay doesn't have any sprinting, any parrying, any, advanced movement. It's pretty much just walk forward, shoot. That's it. The only main problem I see with Killing Floor 1 is bad optimization. Since it's going to be an older game. Back then, if you got 60 FPS, yeah, you were a freaking god. But nowadays, yeah, you're looking at games looking for, 160 plus FPS. Or at least 144 FPS. But Killing Floor, not really optimized all that much, so you're probably gonna be dipping below 100 quite frequently. But still a very playable game to this day. Now you might be saying, oh, but Putfunder, yeah, everyone can play solo. What about multiplayer? Now, multiplayer can be a hit or miss. Most of the servers are going to be modded. If you don't like modded servers, then unlucky, I guess. There are still some unmodded servers, just pure Killing Floor servers with no add-ons. But finding people on those servers, yeah, you're gonna be out of luck most of the time. So I do highly recommend you get some friends, probably some friends that also played in the past, and just go back in and experience this game again. On weekends, yeah, there's probably like 600 players still in the game. Even if you find yourself playing alone, yeah, you do have a lot of maps to choose from. You got the workshop, which is surprisingly still active to this day. But if you decide you don't want anything from the workshop, yeah, you still have a lot of stuff in the base game. You got your horde mode, you know, short, medium, long games. You also have objective mode, which is probably the hardest shit I've ever played. But it is just the right amount of hard that you have to, you know, replay a couple of times, get a strategy going, and then you win, and you're very, very happy about it. Dude, I just remember when Fright Yard came out for Killing Floor 1, yeah, we played that shit for freaking weeks. I mean, normal, hard, suicidal, yeah, it was pretty easy, but hell on earth, ma, Jesus. Yup, especially on public, it was just a nightmare. You know, getting everyone to coordinate. If you ask me which game is gonna be easier, Killing Floor 1 or Killing Floor 2, probably gonna go with Killing Floor 2. It's way more forgiving. Killing Floor 2 has sprinting, parrying, lots of other stuff, while in Killing Floor 1, if you want to run away, yeah, just whip out your knife and pray to God. Unless you're gonna be playing the Medic or the Berserker, if those perks are got there. All in all, Killing Floor 1 has a lot of replayability, just like Killing Floor 2. Okay, now let's briefly talk about Killing Floor 1 Zeds. I mean, you got your standard clots, Gorefast, Crawler, Stalker, you know, you got your Husk, Siren, Scrake, Fleshbound, and Patriarch. Every single Zed is gonna be pretty easy to kill as long as you know what you're doing. Now, I'm just gonna say this. The Fleshbounds are probably gonna kick your ass. They got a lot of health, they can two-shot you on Hell on Earth. If you don't have any armor, you're pretty much a one-shot. And Skrakes, if you rage him, you better kill him, cause you ain't running away from that boy. Like I said before, Killing Floor 1 a little bit less forgiving if you're comparing it to Killing Floor 2. If you get the right strategy going, yeah, Killing Floor 1 can be a breeze. That being said, now let's talk about the perks. So in Killing Floor 1, you do have your Field Medic support, Sharpshooter Commando, Berserker, Firebug, and Demolitionist. So starting with the Field Medic, yep, you're gonna be, well, yeah, a healer for the most part. And usually the last perk to stay alive due to his Giga survival ability. Then we have the support, yep, focusing on shotguns with Giga freaking damage. The Sharpshooter focusing on precision and a lot of damage at once as long as you're doing headshots. Then we have the Commando, yep, he's gonna be seeing health bars, stalkers, even the Patriarch when he goes invisible. And he's gonna be focusing on assault rifles, which are all very, very powerful, and on top of that, he is going to be doing slow motion extensions. Then we have the Berserker, yep, one of the best perks in the game. Something you may have forgotten in Killing Floor 1, yep, the Berserker also extends slow motion. Obviously, the perk is going to be focusing on close combat, melee weapons, stuff like that. He is going to be fairly tanky and very devastating as well. Then we have the Firebug, yep, probably the best perk to start any game, since you get full freaking armor and you get a flamethrower. I mean, not to mention the overpowered flare brawlers, the DLC ones. And lastly, we do have the Demolitionist, yep, gonna be focusing on all the explosives known to man. Most notable weapon for him is gonna be the M32. On top of that, probably the best perk for killing Fleshbounds. Kind of obvious. Back in Killing Floor 1, every single perk went to level 6 and that was it. You didn't have any skill trees, anything like that. You pretty much get all the benefits of a level 6 and you dominate every single game. Sadly, Killing Floor 1 had the same problem that Killing Floor 2 is facing, and that's perk level maps. Yep, you get like a dude that has like 5 hours and my man's already a level 6 but doesn't even know what weapon to play with. And those people joining, you know, multiplayer games, yeah, it was actually depressing. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this short little Killing Floor 1 review. Is it still worth playing in 2021, leading into 2022? Hell freaking yeah. It surprisingly held up very, very good. So I do highly recommend playing multiplayer because it's actually giga easier than solo play. And I'm not even joking. I near enough forgot about probably the best voice lines in any freaking game.
Cheers, Governor. Tar, mate. Thanks, pal. Cheers, big ears. Tar very much. Thanks. You're too kind. Nice one, geezer. Nice one, Cyril. Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure, mate. Yep, will do. No problem. Yeah, roger that.
But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed some blast from the past, aka killing floor 1. And maybe I'm just gonna be doing some more videos on this game. I mean, who knows, the nostalgia kicked in. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do like, subscribe, and see you guys next episode. Adios.